Cacique.
Bye Shabba. Cacique is back with another Crossout strategy guide. I was very busy last month and I hope I can do it better this month and the future ones, to grow up my channel and community and support you with awesome videos about indie games. Today I want to talk about the return of Spring Mayhem in Crossout. This year, the always enjoyable event is back with some changes. We can play on 3 special maps and we are getting 5 pre-built armored vehicles. Besides this, we are getting daily special challenges, and as always we are having a leaderboard with special prizes for the players which can reach the top 500. After my stream last week I played a bit more because it seems to be very easy to reach the gold league and get all the rewards until there. My strategy to reach that goal will follow later in that video. There are 2 things which I don't understand and I don't like in this event. The first one is the calculation of points for the reward league. In order to calculate a player's battle rating, several factors are considered, including the number of enemies destroyed, the number of times the player helped destroy enemies or capture the base, and whether the player's team won or lost. Points are earned for positive events and lost for negative events, and the final rating is calculated based on all points earned and the duration of the battle. But how is this exactly calculated? When you look some wired example scores from my experience, here you can ask yourself how I get that points. Attention! Join my community of like-minded individuals who are passionate about my content. My aim is to get every month 100 subs, and I failed in April. So hit that subscribe button now and let's inspire each other to that greatness. The thing that I don't like on the current brawl is the fact that we are playing each match with 2 bots. Why? There are around 67,000 players joining the event. It should be enough to play without the bots. Or? Let's talk about my favorite builds and strategy to be able to reach gold level for everyone. First of all, I didn't play helicopter because I don't like them. That's a personal attitude, but I think they are one of the strongest units in the Spring Mayhem event. I tried only once the tank, 2 weapons of different types aren't my style. I enjoyed to play the scout, but I didn't succeed with getting points fast. The last 2 builds are my favorite ones, Sniper and Artillerist. And now I want to go with you into 2 battles where I show you how I played my favorite builds and how I rank up very fast up to 500 points and continuing at least the hunt for getting a little bit higher in the score, but let's look into this match. I'm starting here with the tank sniper build, and I think it's a pretty reasonable starting build for a fight because at first you are fast enough to race to every base, and second, what I really like is it's not easy to bring them down, that build, and you have really powerful weapons so you can fight, except the helicopters, you can fight against every unit from my point of view. And yeah, that's why I choose it, this unit, and I did many times or many tries. I choose this unit as first and then I switch to the artillery, and let's go here for farming a bot, which is a little bit ahead and which, like I said, shouldn't be part of this game. First of all, you can farm them, and second, sometimes they are doing very good hit skills. I got a lot of one-hit kill from bots with a completely unit, with a completely undestroyed unit with full health points. And comes the next one. The second thing is sometimes they are moving very intelligent, like they're knowing where the aim will go, your shot, whatever. And on other hands, they are standing around like you have to kill them, and this is not an advantage for none of any team. So, but if you can try to farm them, try to get points from them, this will help and support your teams a lot of. And I will check if I can go for another one. And you see here, our battle is around 2.5 minutes, and I'm still a very good condition. I make my kills, my assists. I was one time in the base. Anthony there is waiting, and until nobody is coming for me, I can be relaxed about in the way of, let's see if I can support the team more. I mean, the team is doing a good job here. We're having 2 bases, and that's one of the minimum strategies what you have to do. At first, try to get 2 bases, and then when you have 2 bases, make your kills. And like this you can increase much more faster points instead of fighting with only 1 base, because it's only a question of time that your units will get lost and your team gets negative points. So let's find a good position here. A lot of enemies are coming. There's Anthony, there's Claudia and Sark, and here look, another tiny build. When you hit them good, you can degun or destroy them, so he shouldn't bring me down. Let's see if I can handle it. He's burning it already, so 2 against 1. He's degunned. He has no real chance. And we are going for the C point. So let's try to make a little bit more damage on distance. I'm having enough shots left, so we have these C points, but now we have to be a little bit careful, because we are only 1 base, or we are owning only 1 base, and you see every kill the enemy will get 3 points, so that makes it much more risky. So I am trying to do my damage over the distance, because I don't have that much health points anymore, and I don't want to get lost and giving 3 points to the enemy team, and maybe the rest of our team can do or can overtake another base, and this would help a lot of. So also my bullets are gone soon. I mean, I have 9 shots left, but that's not all, so I should use them wisely, not to waste them like I did now. So, and I'm already in the red zone of my health points, so let's see if we can get Dyril here to bring another dude down. And A is getting capped from our team, that's great. So I hit my own teammate. Okay, not a big deal. So can I? Yeah, nice, I got the helicopter. Normally it's very difficult to get them with the cannons, and there he's out. So, but I will be soon out too. But we are 11 points ahead, so you see I lost only 1 life. I'm switching now to the artillery, because I like both of that builds, the sniper and the artillery, because it's not easy to get them out. And as described, how many losses you have is also part of the success that you will have in gaining points. And I have a very, very good experience with playing this type of builds, and I switched later only to the artillery, and I show you after a run how I did with artillery, how I'm playing with artillery. And I think that's an easy copy way for you to get at least gold. I mean, the event is running still 14 days, around 2 weeks, and gold and all the rewards until gold, if you like them, if you are collecting this kind of cosmetical things, shouldn't be a big deal for you. So, and if you like to play helicopters, obviously they are one of the strongest, from my point of view, one of the strongest units. You can choose them too, but if you want to farm, relaxed about, and like I am demonstrating here, and training a weapon which I didn't know before. I mean, I know the Mandrake from the last event, but I didn't know this weapon here, the header. So I decided to experiment with it and trying to getting better with it, and wasn't that bad to drive around. And you see I make enough points, but these points aren't counting in the game, so you shouldn't focus on this kind of stuff. More important is how many kills you have, how many assists you have, how often you die, and at the end if your team is winning or not. Like I described in the intro of the video, I don't have no idea how the points on total are calculated, but okay, it's like that. Something what is a way to improve maybe in future events like this, for the people to know what's going on here. So another kill to the end, and there's a victory. You see I lost only 1 life, making 21 points, which is not too bad. So 4-5-2-1 are my score. And I will show you now how I play battle only with the artillery. And I'm looking always in the beginning where the team is striving. With the artillery, it's a little bit difficult to enter a lot of bases. But the first base is possible, but you shouldn't drive into this in the way of you drive alone there and there comes 1-2 enemies. You can't handle this. So I have good experience in longer distance attacks, but I have problems when enemies coming closer to hit and to aim and hit them. Many times they are moving too fast, or I'm losing my weapon or whatever. So my strategy is more based on going on the more distance aims. This is also less dangerous. I hope these 2 guys can kill here, the sniper spider. And I will focus here on James and Ryan, the bots, which you can easily farm with this type of build. You see direct hit, bam, out. And Ryan shouldn't be like this. Sometimes they are moving and doing a good job, and sometimes they have the build which shouldn't stand, but they are standing. So they are an easy aim. So let's take this 200 points here for getting the capture of C. And driving around, looking for a good spot, looking for a distance spot. And yeah, there's another artillery from the opponent side. And trying not to get lost my weapons fast. What I seldom do is exploding my artillery build, also when I'm gone. It makes sense to drive away from the battlefield. So like driving fast away as possible. Many times 1, 2 or 3 players are hunting you and your build doesn't get destroyed that fast if you're driving with curves and all that kind of stuff. So it's a good idea to take them away from the battlefield, and if they need, for example, a half minute, a complete minute sometimes before they bring you down, and they are far away from the center of the battle, that means also they get only this 2-3 points for killing you, one of them, and or the whole team obviously, and that's it. You know, they have to drive or fly back to come to support their team and kill other members. And you see here the spider was doing exploding into my build, and I can still drive. I have my weapons, and I really like this. It's less stressful at the end. And okay, this is bad here with this tiny dude. He will take me down for sure. Yeah, my mistake. I shouldn't drive there, but I got Ryan with my last shot. So, and yeah, there we go, taking another time the Artillerist, and we are on a good lead here, taking 28 points to 10, and I'm not sure how much the time is affecting the points for the reward system, or how much is affecting in which stage of the league you are. As far as I experienced now, when you are higher than 700, it becomes really difficult to make significant plus points. So something like 2-3 points is the highest what I get until now, over 700. Before it's much more easier, and you can have very often runs over 20. I know some people on Reddit showed screenshots where they had 30 and more. I think the highest was something over 60 points. So it is possible before to climb really fast. Later it becomes much more difficult. So let's see if I can get here one more dude. I have really problems to get close connections or close aiming when it's close to my build, and I must be careful because if I hit myself, yeah, I'm gone too. So that's not a real option, not a real aim. So I think this dude is maybe taking me down. So I'm having here 2 losses, and very seldom I have more than 2 losses in a battle. And like this you can make good points also if you are not scoring that great, but my score is good. I think here I supported the team a lot of, and that shouldn't be a big deal. You see here we are in a huge lead. Team is working fine, and if your team isn't working good, the only what you have to focus are your points. That at least you are not making minus points, and you have to focus in your kills, not dying too often, and all that kind of stuff what I described before. So shouldn't be a big deal. When I streamed, I make a lot of ones where I make, or close to everyone, I make plus. Here I have 27 points plus, getting also a high score. And like this, I played the artillery, and I must say that's my favorite build for now. I'm not sure if I'm grinding for the legend entry. I want to show you this was 100 battles here. I finished with this 100 battles, and I passed already the gold level, so you can get it much more earlier because I wasted a lot of battles with other builds. So see you next time.